Another beautiful Tuesday.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure the audio's... Try it again. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Another beautiful Tuesday.
Hey, I don't know why it was muted.
Shit.
Folks, welcome back to the Producer Lounge.
Are you doing the Justin J over here where he messed up live? Trying to save it?
No, I am not. No, I'm not doing that.
Nope.
I didn't mess up.
Nope.
Oh, that's true.
Folks, welcome back to the Producer Lounge with your hosts,
David
Austin and Caleb. Folks, listen, guys. If you're new here, this is the Producer Lounge. If you're old here, this is the Producer Lounge. If you're middle-aged, it's the Producer Lounge. It doesn't matter. We do not discriminate.
It does not change via age.
It doesn't. We're going to talk about music production. Ready, go.
So this week I was learning. No. Also, it's episode 174.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a good
Did
drum
I
and
get
bass
you for a
beat.
second?
174.
I know.
Yeah,
D&B.
let's go.
D&B episode.
This is all distorted. That's sick, dude.
Hey, listen.
Folks, this is a professional show. Yeah. So, listen, guys, if you have any particular
Listen
topics
closely.
or questions that you want answered or talked about, or if you want to talk shit,
Sucks to be you because we don't do that here.
the comment section is usually the best place to go. Or if you're watching live on Twitch, twitch.tv/always400 official, you can chat and voice your complaints right here live with us in time.
That's right.
We're live every Tuesday
In time. You
at
can do that.
7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's how it
right.
works.
We got a couple people here in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speak
One
up.
of them should ask a question at some point, right?
Oh, yeah.
Most likely.
It's
You
inevitable.
would think.
Maybe we'll get around to it. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
These fucks.
We'll see.
These lurking fucks.
So, one thing that you were talking about before the pod,
Mm.
way before the pod, like earlier today,
Okay.
you were
Go on.
talking about when you bring in
What was I talking about?
You were talking about when you bring in an element to bring it in loud and then reduce it in volume gradually as it progresses.
Yeah, I was DJing and I had a little loop that I was fucking with after a transition. And I was bringing it in full volume as you naturally do with a fader. And then realizing that I didn't want it to be in full volume. And being like, I'm ass at DJing. And then turning it down by like 2/3 or whatever, or a third. But then I was like, oh, that's like a thing that people do, is bring something in loud and then turn it down after a moment in order to like represent it for a second and then let it go away for something else to kind of fill the space, or to let the space blend so that then when it comes back in again, it also sounds loud again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was a fun little...
Yeah, that's a good kind of concept to keep in your head. Like to bring in a lead loud and almost dry, and then kind of let it fall back into place in the rest of the mix. To kind of
Little like foreshadowing.
right,
almost.
right, foreshadowing to itself.
Yeah.
Continuing to be...
It's like whatever the opposite of foreshadowing is. That
it's shadowing.
It's
just
shadowing.
it's just shadowing.
Backlighting.
Yeah. Backlighting. Yeah, actually.
I know, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
like that.
It comes center and then it backlights.
Yeah.
It kind of moves away from the center and or the mids and kind of goes towards the fucking...
It's like a thing you could do aggressively or subtly.
Sure.
You can choose your poison on that one.
Oh.
Right.
Choose your freaking poison.
I don't know
Pick
what
your
the
chalice.
going off point of this
Doesn't really
idea
matter.
is.
I think it's just a good
I think
idea
there
to
are.
hammer away and...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's many ways you can do it. You can do it with filtering Like you can kind of bring it in and then slowly make it fucking go away.
True.
You could do it with reverb.
Have it be pulling highs right at the beginning and then take the highs away a little bit.
Right.
To allow all the other things to kind of sing in that area.
Yeah.
And then your brain kind of is thinking of the high end anyway because it had got it right there at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You can kind of bring it in loud on the top end and then make it go away and have the other sparkly elements kind of come in and take its place. And then your mind will predictably veer towards that other new sparkly things because they're taking its place.
Yes, exactly.
And it's fun to just do songwriting where like there's the classic intro build structure where things are kind of just like quieter and dimmer, more filtered out, and then you get to your drop and everything is loud and proud.
Yep.
But it's fun to just be like loud and proud from the get-go. Just be like, okay, here's the things in your face. And you don't have to, like slam the listener on the very first beat, but you can have things like very present in the mix and up front. There's this artist, I don't think anyone's really familiar with him. He's kind of an up-and-comer, but this little guy, Tipper, he does this, he does
Never
that a
heard of
lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Weird name.
Weird name,
It's
right?
a very weird name.
He makes like pretty like typical, rhythm kind of stuff. But
He's probably a new guy, right?
yeah, he's definitely newer.
Typical rhythm.
Typical rhythm. Typical rhythm tipper.
But
Yeah,
he's
makes sense with that name.
he's really good at that. Where it's like I don't think he has like any songs where it like starts like all filtered and then slowly builds. Like it's always just in your face and here's the things, and somehow he still makes it like build tension and like evolve sonically or rhythmically or melodically. And I'm always pumped on that because it's like I've fucking done the like small filter thing a million times and I'm so bored of it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's many ways to go about it, like from dry to some kind of wet, whether it's reverb or chorus or it's just some kind of effect that's widening and deepening. Those are pretty easy to use in that fashion.
Some way I've learned, and like just from him, like breaking down his songs, is it can be boring if you have, just your drop sound happening through all the intro and the build up, right? There's no change, there's no contrast in the drop. That can be cool. Like songs get away with that. But I think something that's interesting that he does is he'll change the tonal quality of the intro sound, but keep the rhythms. So you're getting the feel for what the drop's going to be, but it has like a completely different character.
Like he'll do that before the drop or in the middle of the drop?
So before the drop, like build up section and intro section when he's like teasing the rhythmic identity of the drop. Yeah, it'll just be like a different tonal quality, which is kind of cool because like that's an interesting way to think about it instead of just like
sounds like lo-fi hip hop.
Well, no, it's different, very different. Because he's not doing the filtering thing. He's like, I mean, I guess in a way, if you're
just foreshadowing the drop rhythm and riff, basically, just with a different tonal element.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Which
that's nice.
I try and do, and it's surprisingly like kind of hard to get away with without it sounding kind of lame.
Yeah.
I saw your brain.
What's so funny, Dave?
I saw your brain.
There's a couple of words I wanted to say.
I get it.
I saw the glitch.
Yeah. A little bit of a glitch there.
Lame.
It's lame, guys.
Good save.
2 points, Gryffindor! Speaking of Gryffindor, we were also talking about before the pod.
Is that from Star Trek?
Close. It's from Alien.
Okay.
That's right.
Gotcha.
The xenomorphs say that every time they scare somebody.
The golden snitch pops out of people's chests.
Right.
Shout out Alien.
Harry Potter and Ripley Scott. But speaking of Alien 2, actually, not Alien 2, but Alien as well. Of course. Yeah, not Alien 2. And not Prometheus either. I had written a whip, and we were listening to it out in the garage because we have a wall of speakers because we're reggae, man.
That's how we roll.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
how we roll.
Fucking, wait, what's that called in fucking Jamaica?
Wall of speakers?
Sound system. It's sound system culture, but there's a specific word for it.
No idea.
Pussy clot.
Pussy clot. That's it.
No. Okay.
But we were listening to this track, and you were asking me if I was doing some amplitude modulation on like the chords, and
or audio rate modulation,
or audio rate,
either or,
which is kind of the same thing.
Right.
Just two different ways to go about it. But I kind of did it the old school way, where I like legitimately.
Oh yes, I wanted to rehear this.
I legitimately just made some chords. It's actually a bunch of different chords, all kind of stacked together because I've been trying to do more layering.
Beethoven over here. God damn.
Layers. That's actually, we need one of those.
Yeah.
And they're all in a group, and then actually here I can just pull it up.
Oh.
We can just pull it up.
Can we
here,
do
folks.
that on this podcast?
Yeah, we can do that on this podcast.
Is it allowed?
Pull it up,
will
Jamie.
the higher ups allow it?
Jamie, can you go ahead and pull that up for us?
You're a doll, Jamie.
It's pulling up, guys. Give it one moment. Sorry, folks listening in audio. We are pulling up the greatest DAW.
Yeah, continue
known to
for
man.
us to be sorry for that, actually, because you're still going to be in audio once we get it pulled up.
Yep, but audio is all you really want to hear anyways.
Audio butt.
Audio bud. We're activating the audio engine. Here you go, folks. Let's switch over to this view.
Heyo.
That new TPL bumper.
I know, all right.
What's up? I had to hand
automate
all of that because the automation nodes are gone.
Oh,
no.
So I had to hand. It took me like 2 hours to hand automate all that.
That's fucking brutal.
I was so annoyed.
That is
because all that's left is geometry nodes or whatever. And
God
they
bless
don't,
you for
they don't work
thinking
the same.
about it.
Oh,
honestly,
man. Yeah,
fucking rough.
That's all I gotta say.
I like the teal edition also. Was that that wasn't always there, right?
Okay, I added it, because that's kind of our new vibe we're running with. So here's this group. Let me get SonarWorks off of here, folks. And if somebody messages in chat, then we'll play the rest of the track. But for now, we're just going to listen to this one group.
I love this group.
Love it. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Banger group.
Select the output.
Yeah.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Don't worry.
Reactivating audio engine.
Reactivating audio engine.
Reactivating audio engine.
Reactivating audio engine.
It's like the intro for Bill's podcast.
I always say engine.
Right. You're now listening too.
Mr. Man, we are now listening to. We are now listening to.
We are reactivating the audio engine.
So here's the group.
Oh, we're peeking under the hood.
Peeking under the hood. Let me get rid of this automation lens. So I think we actually have to deactivate this.
Using that over.
So this is just the group on its own. And then down here at the bottom, I have a subgroup, which is just Serum playing a sine, just super basic sine wave. Actually, I need to fucking...
I was just going to say, like, oh.
Yeah, gross. That's one of the most annoying things that the initial patch is like, you want a random oscillator? Like, no.
Oh, don't.
But then I have automated here is a tool, aka a utility if you're using Ableton. And I'm just automating up the volume here so that it pushes the sine wave up in volume in the whole group, therefore crushing everything. That's the wrong button. So here, everything's fine. And then it gets fucking just pushed because I push it up like 10 dB.
Nice.
And then just on the group in this fab filter, I'm just cutting it off so you don't hear any of the sub at all. If the sub was there. you're getting all that fucking bottom end.
Just ducks everything.
But
up top.
I just kill it. And I'm also saturating it before it hits that.
Is that coming from the automation, the like modulation? The like audio rate modulation?
No, it's just coming from the sub pushing everything up against this saturator right here before it gets cut off.
That's where the sub comes from.
Yeah, the sub just...
It's basically, it's just doing the audio modulation or audio rate modulation trick just naturally.
Yeah,
You're
just
slamming
manually.
a sub into your thing.
Where is it doing it?
This sub is in this whole group here. So all these core chord stacks and this sub are going into this group.
And
this group
the sub is actually in the group.
Yeah, and that's the reason I cut it all out after the fact.
Okay.
Because I have an
I don't see why you wouldn't just do that audio tool on the tool.
Because I just wanted to do it old school.
Separately. Cool.
And I wanted this own sub to do its own thing as opposed to the sub I have up here playing actual sub notes in my subgroup. Because they're doing their own thing. And I didn't want it a part of this. I wanted this to do its kind of own thing on its own.
Okay, so you have a fluctuating subgroup, or a sub within the group of melodic things, and you're just cutting it off.
Yep. I'm just cutting it off in the group. So that way I can, like here, on the build-up, it just gets slammed. It just gets...
Oh, yeah.
It just gets destroyed. And then it slowly will randomly kind of go in and out like
That's
here.
fun. I like that.
Oh, you hold it a little bit more there?
Yeah. Until you get that little high note that it hits here. I guess it's technically a low note because I took that guy out. But yeah, so you can kind of just like play with where you want it to actually modulate in and out. And it's... I think it's kind of fun as opposed to using audio rate because I can like sit here and all I got to do is have a serum and I just fuck with the volume. So I can just sit here and whenever the fuck I want it to do more.
You could do that with audio rate as well though.
Yeah, but...
There's like an input volume.
Right. I just like not having to worry about
modulator.
another thing as opposed to just having a serum inside of here.
Yeah.
Kind of, and it...
You could also do this exact same thing with using the audio rate.
Right, and just route it.
It's going to be routed.
Have we ever
one
talked
way or
about...
the other.
Is there just like a plugin that tracks the MIDI input and frequency? And then it just assigns it to like a little knob that you can assign to other things to be the audio rate modulation?
That's a DAW for DAW kind of situation.
DAW for DAW thing.
That's what I'm saying. Is there just like a plugin that does that?
You don't need it in Bitwig.
Yeah, there isn't.
They have
as
it
far
as
as I
like a
know, but in
default thing?
Bitwig, yeah, it has a modulator.
God, they just have it all.
Is it a modulator?
Modulator.
It tracks the I mean, audio.
Oh my God! See,
audio rate is
Ableton,
the thing.
where are you at? We need this.
It's literally just it has a on that audio rate thing. It has a low pass filter, so that you can have it follow more like of a fundamental kind of a situation.
Right.
Oh.
And then you could also do key tracking to the low pass filter if you really wanted to get technical.
And you
about
can also rectify.
Oh, holy shit. Also doing mid-side separately or left-right, that's fucking sick.
Yeah. That's what it's pulling from.
Yeah, that's where
what
you
those
choose
selections are. So it's saying
I see.
For whatever the input
whatever you want
thing is that we're modulating with, do you want it to be the mid or the left or the sides or whatever?
Damn.
Yeah.
That did give me a fun idea, though. What if you, like, let's say we're making a fuck you bass, a noise bass, a.k.a. Your mid could be doing, like, a noise flutter at, like, let's say 30 hertz or whatever, and then your sides could be fluttering at, like, 15 hertz. Oh, you got a little noise bass in there. Little fuck you bass.
Yeah, you could do
a precious one, though.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's a cute one.
A little reserved, but still giving it like a, oh, what's up, we're here.
Yeah, I spent too much time on that.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest. Because I didn't want it like your typical fuck you bass. I like spent a while trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dial that baby in.
And then I think this one goes wide. Is that correct?
Oh, see, Slade gets it. He called it butt wig. Also, what's up, Slade?
Slade, you watch your mouth.
Yeah, bro. Wash your mouth.
Do you guys want to have
Goes
we
wide.
can have a boxing night? Recon gear versus Slade and Aznadel.
2v1.
What's up?
Oh.
2v2, yeah, we'll team it up.
Y'all are doomed. Y'all are doomed, I'm going to say right now. Holy shit. That does not work out well for you guys.
I mean, Slade,
Slade,
he's like
I don't know.
6'6".
I don't know how shredded and shit you are, Slade, but like your teammate.
Yeah. You're going to be carrying the team for sure.
You're going to have to carry. For sure.
I mean, if you look at the camera, I look way bigger than Caleb because of our lens. So, but you look way bigger than me.
I will fuck your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Shut your mouth or I'll fuck it. He says his hair will carry. Have you seen these frosted tips, son? Better watch out.
What are you, bald?
We love you, Slade. Welcome to the show. But yeah, that kind of like audio rate manually is fun.
It's so good. You get to control just those little moments where you're like, oh, I want shit to just like fucking
Yeah,
get a little
plus
fucked up right here.
yeah.
Little more
I mean, you can kind of do the same thing in Bitwig, but I just
In
wanted
Ableton?
to. No, not in Ableton. In Bitwig, you can just do it with audio rate modulation. Cause
That's what we were just in, though.
right. I'm just saying you can do it without doing it the way I did it in Bitwig.
Oh, I see.
But it's super fun, regardless of how you figure out how to do it.
I like adding the sub in there for the harmonics that you'll get on the distorting of things.
Yeah.
Plus, you can use
They
a different
trickle up.
distortion.
That seems fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can use kind of
Yep.
a diode. You can use fucking tube. Like you can kind of choose pick your poison. If
Like
you
you
will.
talk about, like in synthesis, people will remove the fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
But also having the fundamental is also good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sometimes that's the vibe.
Right.
You got to figure that shit out for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta fucking toy around
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and see
Sometimes
what's.
boost your fundamental into your little distortion unit. Maybe
Oh, shit.
automate that.
Oh, shit.
You're not
Oh.
wrong.
Unfit a
You're
little
not
bit.
wrong.
All right.
You're not fucking wrong. That's some foreshadowing right there. You guys will figure out later.
Yeah. For now, we're backlighting.
For now, we're backlighting, folks. So, those are my two topics I got. What else you guys got?
That's the pod.
I just carried
Thank you
the.
guys.
I just carried
All
the
right.
pod.
Have a lovely night, everybody.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you for being here.
No.
Something I did this weekend because I've been very busy in life and I've been needing to make music.
Stop it, guys.
I make my noises basses with my mouth as well.
Yep.
Slade, obviously. If we get in a fight, I'll make it with your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Sorry. Sorry, not to take it back to
Two
the
mouth
previous.
jokes. Yeah.
The previous.
You
no.
backlighting right now?
So I needed to like make something quickly because I was just like, I need to have something happen right now.
Quick
and
maths.
I'll just get lost. Like
Sure.
if I just like start kind of willy-nilly, which is how I tend to like to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It just will take a long time. It just takes me a long time. And if I'm not in the flow, it'll just never happen. So I was like, I need to just make something happen. So I pulled up a tune. I copied, or I just went and listened to a couple tunes, found a drum beat that I liked, made a drum beat. That was that drum beat. Kick, snare. Nothing special. And then I was like, all right, I need a melody. Went to like something I enjoy. I picked a Shade song. Doesn't sound anything like Shade.
Sure.
And I copied the bass line from the Shade song. And then I went and found some other song and copied the high end,
Yep.
like the tops.
Oh, like
it.
the percussion?
Yep,
tops?
the percussion.
Okay. Nice,
Yep.
nice.
Yeah, and then I went and found another song, and I copied the progression of the song, the arrangement, the basic arrangement, and then I just made the song from there. That's where my starting point was. I laid it out, got everything going, and I was like, okay, sick. I have things now. I didn't like it at all.
Was this a thought process just like get a foundation layered so then you can do the fun lead element?
It wound up being that way. The process was willy-nilly. I was just kind of like, I need to hurry.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's the idea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just woke up on a morning being like, oh, okay. Let me fuck with this. And I listened to it and I'm like, I don't like any of this. And then I changed a couple things, added a thing. And then immediately I was like, oh, now we have a vibe that's cool.
No, I like this.
Yeah. It was weirdly like I had all the elements ready.
That helps.
Then all of a sudden the right thing happened. And then I laid it out nicely. It was already ready to be laid out. Everything was there, and then now I'm making something that's kind of generic, but also it's fully a spreaded out thing. And then the fun part is like adding differences to different things and like glitching shit out and doing all the little tricks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's oddly satisfying.
Yeah.
When you get into that mode where you're like, oh, I have like a basic thing.
Yeah.
I do a bunch of tricks. All of a sudden, it's like not a basic thing anymore at all.
Right.
Dude,
right.
That's one of my favorite moments.
Tricks.
Yeah.
I got tricks.
I got tricks, baby. That's no big deal.
Nobody told you tricks are for kids.
Ooh, you fucking up, Dave.
I'm a child at heart, even though I'm an old man.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Don't forget that I'm an old man.
Don't. Is
I
this
will
a
be an
copycat
old man.
tutorial? Yes, Slade, it is a copycat tutorial. Shout out.
That's the name of the YouTube clip.
Yeah.
Is this a copycat tutorial? Yeah,
We just start
it is.
like clickbaiting copycats' names since
Everywhere.
we're buddies of the now. We're just like, sorry, dude.
He'd probably love it.
You chose this.
He'd be like, oh, Nor.
Why would he not like it? Yeah. It's just it's more people talking about it.
Fucking Australians. Speaking of Australians, yeah, I've been.
Oh.
These segues never matter. The points are
yeah.
Yeah, the segues are made up and the points don't matter, guys.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been talking about this kind of thing for a while. Like, I'll rip riffs from random songs. It could be a hip hop song, could be a drum and bass song, doesn't really matter. I'll just be trying to come up with a riff and I'll just be like, oh, that's a cool riff, and I'll just rip it, just unadulterated, just rip it completely. And by the end of the process, it's no longer the same at all. But I need something to jump off of, at least to like get something on paper so that I can sit there and put a drum beat to it and be like, oh, okay, cool. Now I can fucking do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been doing this for like 10 years and I'm like trying to make just a bunch of shit. So I'm like, I don't have a crazy job where I'm making fucking thousands of bucks where I can just be like, oh, I'm just going to make art for making art. Like, no, I'm trying to make a bunch of art so I can go play it out.
Yeah.
So I want just a lot of it. So I'm trying to like crank it out to a certain extent. And the best way to get there quickly is just to like rip and rip and rip and rip and just turn it all into this big melting pot that is my brain. And I just got to get it in there. And then once it's in there, I can start doing the tricks and doing the fun things that I know how to make it sound cool and make it sound unique and more like me. But it's, there's I don't know what the exact saying is, but there's something about like, there's no artist that doesn't copy.
Good. You got it, Dave? Oh, good artist copy, great artist steal.
Sure.
That's the one?
It's not the exact one, but that's in the exact same vein.
In the vein.
Because I mean, technically the first artist was just copying God.
Oh, shit. Welcome back to the Christian Lounge.
That's right. It doesn't have to be Christian. I was talking about Slanesh from the Wardy K Four Hammer
shit. Okay.
universe. So In the grim dark future, there's nothing but war.
Damn.
Uh,
I don't like that future.
It's sick, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Aesthetically, yeah. Fuck yeah. But if I actually had to live in it,
yeah,
fuck.
it sounds rough.
I'm done for it. I can't even fight you guys in a boxing match.
Yeah, but what if you're
I can
superhuman?
Stand up.
Well, we know that.
if I'm
We know that at
superhuman.
the very least.
Yeah, what if you have 11 extra organs?
Oh, well,
Oh, extra organs.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what that does for me.
If you want to learn more,
have
I'll send
11
you a lot of
livers.
videos.
I'm okay.
You could drink for
I
days.
was
Drink for days, son.
just kill 30 racks on the podcast every time.
That's right.
Dude, great artist, hard flip, Loki. You know, you got to risk the cock.
It is
I was gonna
nice
say
to hear though
A
that
heel flip, but
you're making music even after 10 years, like just starting completely from scratch, like in a vacuum, in a void space.
yeah, it's still a pain
It's
in the
still
ass.
a nightmare.
It's a nightmare
Yeah.
every time,
Yeah.
right? And you
Yeah.
can like fumble your way through riffs and like ideas and concepts, but like doing it that way, it takes so long to get to like a core idea where you're finally
Right.
like, this is the fucking thing.
At least when you're racing the clock. And by clock, I mean like your genetic clock of being like, I'm getting old and I want to fucking have a career
For sure.
of some kind.
And you have a job
Yeah.
and a girlfriend or whatever the fuck.
Right, you're trying to buy a house and things like
Yeah.
that. Because I heard this quote by Geschaffelstein,
Oh.
shout out. He's already a very well-established artist who's touring. He plays fucking Coachella every year. And he's like, I don't listen to a lot of music because I don't want to, like, you know, it's easy to get inspired and then accidentally, like, copy certain vibes of people. Like, I want to make stuff in a vacuum so I make weird shit. And that sounds sick. I love that idea of just being like, no, I listen to, like, podcasts or audiobooks.
Yeah, imagine people like you that much. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool if people like
It's
you that
sick.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
2 points. Meanwhile, he's
Imagine.
kind of making mid-tempo.
Yep.
So
Wah, wah.
it's kind of already out there anyways. No, he's sick. He's sick as fuck. But on another point,
Amazing.
yeah, if you're already established and you already like have enough money coming in to pay the mortgage and all that shit from touring and from your Spotify numbers and whatnot, from
Sure.
albums to sales and
Do whatever you want.
fucking-
You can copy Rez at that point.
or you can not copy anyone and you can just sit in a vacuum and spend 4 months coming up with one song.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, you better
yeah,
be.
exactly.
Do some like echo map shit.
Yeah.
Right. Which sounds like I would love to sit in a fucking vacuum and just write the most epic, cool shit that only I am inspired by, like myself
Yeah.
in this like echo chamber.
Yeah.
If we
But-
could like pause time and we just gave
Yeah.
ourselves like 5 years and we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we don't have bills or jobs. Let's just like go steal someone's cabin who's away for vacation because we paused time and
Yeah.
set up
And
studios
just
and
make
just.
fucking tunes. The only problem
Yeah.
is the music would never reach your ears.
I know. Okay.
It would just be building up in front of the speakers. And then when you finally push
You
play
played
on the
it just-
time, it's just.
Burst your eardrums.
We like to have fun on this podcast. But no. Yeah, I don't. I don't
I saw
care
Fred
about
again
stealing.
last night, and
Yeah.
you know,
Shout out.
he time will tell how he feels about everything that he's doing.
Mm.
He was wonderful, but also
You thinking he may have some regrets?
like maybe a little pandering going on in there.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know
sure.
if I'm being salty or not, but I don't think I am.
Might also be the kind of guy he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, like that's.
lame.
Aw.
I didn't say it.
I like Fred again. I think he's cool.
I mean, you don't know him.
I have
Sorry,
him
it was a
on
little
speed dial.
callback.
Oh, you have
It
on
was a
speed
little-
dial.
It was a little callback.
on my flip
yeah.
phone.
I see that. I see that callback.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him at all.
You got me on speed dial.
Hey,
He does. He gives me that like
jeez.
Porter Robinson vibe, where it's like that very like intimate, emotional.
It's very emotional.
I'm a little cute. I'm a little sad boy.
It's very sad.
Right.
It is a little sad. That's the part I don't like. I
Yeah.
don't like the
I'm
sadness.
okay with that. I like the sadness.
I
At,
don't.
at a live show,
Like,
I don't
why
know.
are you sad,
Yeah.
bro? You're not sad.
Yeah.
You
Please,
just went on like a 2-year tour with
please
Fortet and
tell me
Skrillex, like,
that
you're not
what
sad.
your situation is not sad.
Yeah.
Can I at least look forward to anything in my fucking life?
While I agree with you, it's definitely more of the pandering. He's like
Oh, it's
showcasing
full pandering.
to people who are sad.
Yes.
Which is and a lot of people,
the rest of us.
Right. And a lot of people resonate with that, which is why it fucking does well. Yeah. But I don't really resonate with it because I don't like sitting in sadness. That doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it does anything for anybody.
Well,
yeah, except make them more sad.
Yeah. While I agree, I don't know how other people's brains work.
That's also true.
All I know is how my brain works.
That's a good point.
Not to play left field or anything.
Sure. No, I will abide the argument.
Yeah, that's outside of this podcast. I'm 100% with you. I'm just I'm pandering.
I would love to see a sad boy CTYA track though. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
if that
never
exists.
happened.
Yeah,
never. Right?
Probably never. There's a couple semi.
It's calm. It's not sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
calm.
It's always
or even
calm.
like Melancholy.
It's always calm.
Or Numb.
Okay, so official Slay just asked, what about Melancholy happiness?
Oh.
If you take off the happiness, I'm on board. I don't want either side. I don't like those two things. The like super happy stuff or super sad stuff.
Right.
I want the middle.
Were we talking about this?
Yeah, we were talking about this pre-pod.
I was like...
And I don't mean melancholy.
Why do I agree with this so much?
Because we've prepped for this conversation. The melancholy for me, I like things that are larger than life. Like I like epicness.
Shout out.
So, and for me, that fits in the melancholy range because it's not necessarily happy or sad. So it has to kind of fit in kind of the melancholy kind of realm. But it's songs about fantastical things that don't exist because I live in the world that we're in right now. I'm always trying to escape with tunes. That's why I make tunes. That's why I love fucking music, because the right music for me takes me out of it. It makes me feel like I'm on Saturn or I'm fucking in medieval times or like whatever the fuck. Like I'm not trying to steep in my current situation. Like that seems like a waste of time to me. I'm trying to get away. That's why I like techno a lot, because it's just a kick drum. It's like, hey, forget about it. Doom, 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 doom. Forget about it. Doom, 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 doom. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Italian. It's fucking Italian. Fucking techno.
I'm walking it. Doom, doom,
right.
doom, doom, doom.
Right. That's the kind of shit that I like
Tony.
And that I resonate with, because I'm not trying to fucking steep in my own situation. I'm already steeping in it. I'm trying to get away from it.
Yeah.
At least for just fucking 3 minutes.
There's like a weird dichotomy. Like, I feel like we have a similar view on the world and the way we kind of like approach our lives, which to some extent is like, suck it up. Like, you have to fucking learn how to deal with, like, roll with the punches, let shit roll off your back, like all the fucking shit. Because life is just gonna keep fucking hurling bullshit at you, and you have to fucking just keep dealing with it. So reflecting that in the music is like a nice thing. Whereas, like, it's a pretty common practice in any kind of line of artistic work to exaggerate shit in order to evoke emotion. So, like, you can get there easy by doing that, by, like, being, like, a extra on any kind of given, like, idea or whatever.
Or vibe, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can be extra, and it's sick when you do it good. It's very, very fucking sick. But, like, I don't love perpetuating that kind of shit. Personally, I enjoy being, like, very much true to myself, which is not that way. I'm not I'm not exaggerating my emotions.
Right, same.
If anything, I'm fucking pushing them down. Yeah. Like, sure, maybe it's, like, not great in that, like, maybe I am suppressing a little bit, but
welcome to the therapist
I'm not aware. I'm not aware of those emotions. I'm just, like, sitting here going, like, what are the important ones, though?
And what do people need to hear about? Like, I don't need to express my sadness to everyone. Nobody cares.
We're all sad.
Yeah, everybody
in
got
some
their own
way.
shit. Yeah.
we're all like fucking lonely or fucking, you know, over like complicated with some shit or fucking, you know, your dad beat you or molested. I don't know. We're all something, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
It's fucking happening.
Yep.
Like, that's not where I'm trying to lean. I'm trying to lean into like, how do you fucking manage this shit?
Yep.
You know, let me help you in that way. Hopefully, if that's something I can do, that would be ideal.
I think that's where fucking like Skrillex figured it out. Is he taps into the fucking super emotional shit, but then still just has like weird production and insane shit and insane songwriting. He like found that balance of like, oh, I can kind of be experimental. And
he definitely toes the line really well.
Yeah.
I think he stands on the line.
Yeah, I think the best place to
on the line.
On the line.
He's got one foot in and out.
Yeah. The best place for like emotional expression in terms of music, in my opinion, is cinematic kind of stuff for like movies. Butthole.
Cinematic butthole.
Cinematic butthole. You heard it here first, guys.
Oh, back to Interstellar.
No, but like in cinematic stuff, like if it's a sad movie, like whoever is orchestrating it or writing the music can really, you know, tap into that kind of stuff to really convey an emotion that's happening on screen. And that's acceptable and makes perfect sense to me.
Right.
Because that's the point of the art. But if I'm like at a club, I don't fucking want to be sad.
Dude,
I don't come to the club to be sad.
That's where I get it too. That's where it's like, I get that like Fred again, that is his whole thing. But like if you're at a giant like stadium fucking party, like, you know, I don't want to hear some sad boy shit either.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want that.
And that's kind of why I never really got into emo as a kid. Because I was like, why are we crying?
Yeah.
Like,
even as a kid, Caleb was like,
grow the fuck up.
Fucking put your socks on, bitch.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Come on, dude.
Like, you can't handle fucking a little hard work?
Why is he?
it?
Sorry, your hands are soft. I don't know what to say. No.
Have you grown a pussy in the last couple weeks? Because
you fucking guys. Jesus.
Well, guys, do you want to segue to a new
smooth segue into what?
Into a new what's it called?
A new
No.
segment.
There we go. That I've formulated here.
Yes. Let's segment.
Okay. These are
you pulling up a video?
Let's transition.
Yes. I have some TikToks that I've been saving.
Oh.
That are either retarded. Yes, I said it, guys.
Is this a segment?
Yeah. Okay. Or they'll spark something that we can like talk about.
Are we finally?
So is this the segment? Retarded or not retarded?
No. This is the first ever content cream pie.
No, hilarious.
Is this it?
I'm fine with that.
I was just saying.
I'm fine with that.
Some talks for the pod.
Okay, I'm excited for this.
Is it TikToked or not TikToked?
Oops.
Which is the same thing as my previous statement.
So here we go, folks.
Don't worry, folks. It's impossible for us to get demonetized. We aren't monetized.
Let's make sure this...
Yes, people, you know that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Guys, I knew that was going to happen.
Sorry about that one.
That was very loud. You probably won't hear it in post, but it was very loud for us.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this fucking program.
Slade, our one viewer just had a heart attack in his studio.
Sorry, Slade.
Fuck off.
Sorry, Slade. Our bad.
All right.
Let's check out
so
this talk.
Let's see what's going on.
Is
at
it
the
talked
start.
or not talked?
Yes, people, you know that yup frog bass sort of sound that you get in Modern Jump Up. If you want to get that on Serum, mess around
Modern
with
Jump Up
on the
I hate
filters.
this.
And also on the effects. Make the delay really quick.
Froggy style.
What's the problem?
His fucking intro. Ugh.
Oh, let's go with
again.
the fucking. Yeah.
Yes, people, you know that yup.
God. What was that?
Yup.
Serum, mess around with the
I couldn't disagree with you more. I love it. I love it so far. I also love the cell phone recording of the doc.
I know, dude. This is why I downloaded this, because I was like, we need to talk about this. And he's an FL.
filters.
All right, this is great.
And
yeah.
also on the effects, make the delay really quick.
Really quick.
Really quick.
1/64th instead of just doing timed and going to like 11
milliseconds.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Still has to be
that
in
gives you
tempo.
that tinny sort of sound. And then on the oscillator, just having one oscillator, keeping it quite a simple, clean
This
sound.
is
to
the
mess
thing
around
that I
with.
walked in on you
Does the trick.
working
And
on.
then also on
Nice.
this one, PWM, changing it to that. I have no idea what that means.
Pulse.
This is the guy you want to learn from.
I know.
Let's go.
I knew you guys would love this talk.
Also on this one, PWM,
I have no idea what this means.
changing it to that. I have no
Pulse
idea what
with
that means.
modulation, everybody.
Politely wank
People
me.
with maturity.
Classic synthesis. Pulse with modulation.
There you
Correct.
go.
Typically on a
There
square
you go.
wave.
What the
On an
fuck,
actual
Alex? Right.
synthesizer.
Wait, what was that? Hang on.
Yeah.
To that, I have no idea what that means. Politely wank me.
Oh.
What the fuck, Alex. Right.
That's pretty
On
good.
the-
That was
Get the
better
fuck,
than mine.
Alex. Get the fuck, Alex.
On
Why?
this one, use gold clip the shit out of your sound, make it loud, make it in your face. Everyone's doing it. All the cool kids are doing it, so why not you? Gold clip, banging. Also distortion. I like using Saturn and also Decapitator. Mess around with them, and
Alright.
there you go. Some tips.
There go some tips.
Not a frog bass, but might make this my new outro for my production tips.
Okay.
Is that like an AI generated?
This is actually a bass I need to figure out how to make.
It's a good bass. It's a good bass.
Yeah.
Hang on.
All right, vibe chemistry. That was
the
amazing.
what's the
Like using
pre-drop
Saturn
vocal?
and also Decapitator. Mess around with them, and there you go. Some tips.
One day I went to Lidl. I went to shoplifting.
One day I went to what?
Lidl?
Lidl. It's some fucking
British
shop in England or
town.
something.
It's the shop.
I thought that was AI. I could have
Lidl.
sworn.
One day I went to
Lidl.
Lidl. I went to shoplift.
I went to shoplifting. Shoplifting.
All right.
right,
Vibe chemistry.
all right.
We see
Hey.
you.
All right,
I'll
so
tell you
let's-
right now, the initial thing I want to do is copy it. One day I went to Walmart.
Right. I went to shoplift from.
I want to steal shit. Okay, anyway.
So
The Walmart Great Value version. Love that.
Hey,
I
I
like-
went to Walmart. I wanted to steal.
Okay, wait. Hold on. So something. Does he show? Does he have a separate sub on the little sub? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he does.
yeah, and
Oh,
he has
that a boy.
He has a
Okay.
direct out. Yeah.
Nice.
Separate sub.
Yeah. Slade says a good thing here. Clear the shit out of your sound. Yep, that's exactly how he said it.
Wait,
Yep.
wait.
Yep.
Can you eat that shit out of his sound?
Clear the shit out of your sound. All the kids cool to go to. Here, let's hear it.
Right. On the gold. On this one, use gold clip the shit out of your sound. Make
He's fucking clipping the shit out of his own microphone.
know.
Oh my god.
I knew you guys were gonna love this talk.
Yeah, this is amazing.
So yeah, so he's got these. I like how he says one oscillator, and then he immediately goes to oscillator B,
Holy shit. Yeah.
and you're like, wait,
What is that?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's
PWM, I don't know
amazing.
what this means.
I think
but
they're two different bases.
Also, props. He's just using stock serum wavetables.
Yeah, like
Ballsy.
all the cool kids do, dude.
All the
Nobody
cool
uses
kids.
skins.
Yeah.
You're the only guy who uses skins.
Oh no, I said wavetables.
Oh.
Oh, fucking basic skin. No, he
Oh.
sucks for that.
Oh, okay.
Come on, look at. I mean, it's not the worst
yeah.
thing.
I
you
use
guys
all the
both use
base-
skins.
Yeah, you're right. I use the basic.
I don't
waveforms
even
all
use
the time.
serum.
I do
Fucking
too,
shout
actually,
out
yeah.
my fucking
Oh.
motherfuckers
Faceplant
that
fan.
actually know.
Damn.
What you should do is use these wavetables in faceplant. That's the next fucking level.
True, true.
I just got
Um,
Razor recently. I guess I could have talked about that.
What's Razor?
The synth
Oh yeah, that's
by
right.
The
Native
Tipper synth?
Instruments? Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Unknown underground artist.
Yeah. Rhythm guy.
Rhythm.
That guy with his rhythm. Don't care for it, low-key.
Shout out Saturn 2 as well here,
Saturn, I know, right?
and Decap.
Decapitator.
Isn't there
Decap's
a
a
Razor
goat.
too?
No. No. If there is, I'm gonna be fucking upset because I just bought the first one.
How much was it?
Razor is best for rhythm. Copy Slade.
So it's typically $100, but they had an
got more?
80% off sale.
Oh, yeah, I got more.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay, keep them coming. I like this new
let's
segment.
Go.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
I love the preparation for the pod.
God
Just
damn.
download them individually.
We've never been so.
All right, Slade, turn down your fucking headphones.
Yeah. Everybody else keep the volume up.
I'm gonna try and catch it, but I don't know where it's gonna show up. Oh, I got it.
Fun fact, everybody.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right.
I caught it.
3.5K.
I also opened it with the correct program.
So much.
Okay, let's watch this one.
Fun fact, everybody. 3.5K is the natural resonance of the human ear.
Oh, the natural resonance of the human ear.
You can make fun of me all you want.
like that
but
guy.
It's helped me a lot. It's what our ears are most attuned to. Our ears pick up on that frequency range the easiest. So if you want something to sound super in your face, push that forward.
Oh,
but if you want to sit something back, take it down.
I mean,
Low key,
yes, honestly.
yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah.
What was with
He's
his
not
like
wrong.
one moment of being a fucking dickhead?
I know, just the random dude is like, oh.
Slade says no in all caps.
I mean, we talk about all the time. One of the best things you can add to your master chain is just a peak on the 4K.
Right, of
That's
course.
what everyone wants.
Just slam it and clip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants, especially
No,
on a
but-
giant sound system.
But if you are trying to get something to sound really present in your face, check the 3.5 to 4K range.
Yeah.
Like low key, like look and see what's happening there. Like I'll do that a lot of times with breaks. If I want the break to be a little more in your face and kind of the cool guy, I'll boost that area.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make sure that nothing else is in that area kind of trying to compete with it, because that's where you're going to pick up the most.
Yeah. It's very sensitive there. You
And-
got to be careful, though. You got to
Yeah,
be aware.
And when you want stuff
It's a
kind of...
subtle boost.
Yeah, it's
a subtle
very
boost.
subtle. It's very
Mhm.
subtle.
Yeah.
And if shit's sounding too kind of in your face, you know, that's where you first start to duck.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I even think a little boost around like the 1K range.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
That
I like the 1K.
Dude, I think that one's underappreciated.
Hmm.
Or I underappreciated it until very
Of the
recently.
human ear.
Oh, the natural resonance of the human ear.
That's a
Yeah,
fun sample.
he's literally responding to all of us that are talking on these podcasts, being like, "Did you know?"
I love this guy. I don't know who he is, but I love him.
One thing you
Shout
should
out, Get Mixed.
Get mixed.
keep in mind with these sorts of things, like, okay, yes, true. Number 2, you're already listening with that. It's already a thing. So like, things come through with that amount of frequency constantly at you. You're used to it.
Yeah.
It's not like that big of a fucking deal.
No, yeah, it's more of the subtleties
It's a
when you're down to the
very
mix.
subtle kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking worry about it very much.
Also, especially
It's not that big of a fucking thing.
he did say like dip down the 4K if you want to like pull it back. Like you definitely could do that, but have you guys ever tried to just like do a huge cut at the 4K area for like your big full
Sure.
sound?
I don't do you huge cuts.
You're missing out, dude. No, you're not. Don't do it. It sounds.
I mean, if you'd like to
fucking
kill
weird.
yourself.
Oh. Suicide jokes.
Huge cut.
Dave, you're just on one tonight. I love it.
No.
Oh, where are we going now?
Sorry, guys. I opened it up.
Hot moms in your area?
I double clicked it, which I was not supposed to do. I'm sorry. Hot moms in your hair. This is when the podcast just divulges into
I know.
chaos.
Yeah.
What is that you do?
All right, let's check
It was
this.
going-
Let's check this
let's
video.
go on to the
out.
next
Let's
one.
Check this
We got
one
2
out.
more, guys.
We'll just cut at the
Yeah, we'll just cut it.
at the suicide joke. Yeah.
What is that you do where you take like a normal pop melody? Like what are you doing?
Hang on, this shit.
Oh wait, who is this Who is that on the right? Who's she talking to?
I don't know.
That's Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
The Lauren Christie show? I don't know.
What is that you do where you take like a normal pop melody? Like, what are you doing to it to make it different? Because there is something you do.
Okay, I think because I grew up loving The Cure and David Bowie, that I just don't want any melody that just sounds kind of like, oh, that's what I'm expecting.
Hang on, it's
So I
getting
always
gated.
Oh, really?
Sorry, folks.
Do where you take like a normal pop melody? Like, what are you doing to it to make it different? Because there is something you do.
Like,
Okay, I think
For a production podcast clip, fucking gate out the ground noise
Oh,
and
God.
compress it, guys. What's going on?
Especially if this is
they don't
actually
know
a
what
hit
they're.
songwriter.
They're not
like, come on.
producers. What are we talking about? Did you see them?
You're right. They're outside.
Yeah,
Pop melody. Like,
they're
what are
outside.
you doing to it to make it different? Because there is something you do.
Okay, I think because I grew up loving The Cure
Yeah.
and David Bowie, that
The
I
Cure.
just don't want any melody that just sounds kind of like, oh, that's what I'm expecting. So I will always try and fuck it up in some way.
Mhm.
I would just try and do a little twist to make it weird. Also, Kate Bush is like a huge inspiration. for
Running
me.
up that hill.
And she did that a lot. So it's always just putting a twist on everything. Twist on the lyric, twist on the melody. I really, really, really like to start a chorus off with like a woo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
woo, it's just me, myself, and I. Or I won't worry my life away.
Like a big singable moment.
Hey, yeah, like
Yeah.
something like that just makes everyone jump in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel that.
That's
I'm
right.
doing the same thing with my bass sounds.
Yeah.
You just have the big
sample
fucking.
that fucking
Yep.
noise. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, those all good nuggets.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a gate
I like
on
her
the
hair.
internet.
I like her hair. She had like
Do you
the
like her hair,
bob, but
Dave?
like the low bob, you know,
Mm.
The low bob, right?
that low bob with like I don't know if her hair was like green or something, maybe.
Green?
I
Gray.
don't know. Look, I mean, it was,
think it was green.
grayish. It looked green.
Oh, it's got a little bit of
Maybe
a green
I have
tint.
a
It's
pink-
just the lighting.
No,
Yeah, it's bright.
it actually does. Yeah, it's got a little something.
What up,
at least on
irate?
the camera.
Me personally, I would just resample that intro random sound. Thanks, Faceplant.
Thanks,
Fair
Face
enough.
Plant. Fucking.
That
Thanks, Faceplant.
was fun.
goddamn
I want to
right.
know who that is though. She's probably just some
It's
like
Rosie O'Donnell.
massive.
Yeah, we already said it's Rosie O'Donnell, dude.
O'Donnell.
The fuck?
Wait, is it?
Haven't
No,
you
it's
heard Rosie
Okay, yeah,
O'Donnell
I was-
sing like that before?
I was like, that's.
But no, those are good nuggets. Having like a big moment at the front end of some melody or something that really grabs everyone's attention. I mean, we do it all the time in electronic music, like you were just saying, with a fuck you bass.
Fuck you bass on the one.
Or a
loud in your
foghorn.
face, yeah.
Um,
The one is so important on the drop.
right. Whether you leave it empty
Yeah.
and
yeah.
you come in on the two or the and
You
or
come
whatever.
on the two, options. You can do that.
It's a family-friendly podcast, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, she
come
said
on
fuck in the
two.
TikTok.
So kids can say fuck.
Oh, okay. They just can't say come.
They just can't come.
Oh, yeah.
They're not allowed to come.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ.
Nor can they. They're not developed that much
Yeah.
yet.
Would you
We
not-
got another one.
What do you not understand
Let's
about
go.
fucking?
Is this the
All right,
last one?
Last
Yeah.
one. What you
Okay.
got, Caleb?
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
So
I'm
really-
pretty
It's a
excited
really
too.
fun game. You did all this work. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh yeah, he's taking advice from that first clip.
Oh, yeah.
Boost your 4K.
Oh yeah. This is a good one, guys. I hope I turned it down enough for you guys. Sorry.
John Bass. Yeah,
After 5 minutes later.
So this
that was a banger. Every left field bass producer.
people
5 minutes.
people listening. The caption on this says, "Me, I have to be a serious producer and make great music," and then it's a space. I'm after 5 minutes later,
Yeah, I'm.
and they're just moving.
It's just a
They're just
bell.
moving a bell around an EQ and boosting shit.
The amount that I relate to this is unreal. It's so unreal. It's like so. Ira says, "Pad, not bad."
That was amazing.
Those are your talks for the episode, guys.
That was great. That's a fun way to end it.
Good, like yeah. I'm gonna try and get those for each week.
We don't even need a lightning round. Oh, dude, if we're doing this every week,
that was the shit.
I got some clips. I will keep an eye out for clips.
Keep send them to Caleb.
Send either the links or the download video to my email.
and then 1 week we're like, oh, we found these guys 400 TPL. We pull up one of our clips and just shit on it or something.
Yeah. Let's get people shitting on our clips. We need that.
Yeah, we need more of that.
Send it to the P Cloud.
Okay.
And into a box, and then we can just pull from there.
Actually, yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works just fine.
Right.
Folks, that ends the show.
Ooh. That was episode 174. It was all about drum and bass. We only got one shot to do the D&B episode, and I think we nailed it. You know?
Ira says I actually do that to make some sounds. It's terrible. Yeah, we all do, dude. We all do.
Yeah.
That's why it's so relatable.
It's so relatable. Yeah.
So relatable. It reminds me of what I did after I got home from work today. I did a bunch of like post processing on groups to like quickly get the thing that I wanted, and it'll all get fucking fleshed out later. I reprint and then mix.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day. So
I want to give a special shout out to Threda. They sponsored this episode and sent me a free shirt. Some Steven Cruz art.
Let's go.
Big shout out to them.
It's not true.
It's
not true.
It's not true.
It's not true. Folks, we'll see you later. This is my new hit single, In the Clouds.
AKA Girls Wanted in the Back.
Guys, go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, do all the things. We love you for it. That's how the show grows.
Yeah, they want it in the back.
And this will be live Friday. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Leave a comment. You know, why not?
See you next time, motherfuckers.
And bye.
Bye.